What up, mother blingers? The fact of the matter is that we are becoming more professional time to time, so we have decided to be more professional by giving you guys, our loyal subscribers, a shout out. You see, we had a contest on our Facebook page, Sid did it, that you would suggest us the topic. So today's video was suggested to us by Mr. Nityanandan Santosh, I think. Nityanandan, is that right? Okay, bro. Top 10 submission moves in wrestling. Welcome to XtremeJaw, baby. We stretch everything to the extreme. Number 10, cross armbar. Now, the armbar could actually refer to several techniques, but one we are talking about now is the one and only Juji Gatame from Judo, known as the cross armbar in pro wrestling circles. For this move, the opponent lies supine or on his stomach while the attacker places his legs across the face and chest and grabs hold of the arm close to him. From there, the attacker controls the wrist in order to wreak havoc on the opponent's elbow joint. Several wrestlers have used to move, but my award for the best user goes to Alberto El Petron. I mean, Del Rio, but now he's in a different company. So, however, number 9, Cobra Clutch. Now, based off only my opinion, okay, likely created in catch wrestling circles in the late 19th century, the Cobra Clutch is another pro wrestling submission which can also be used in real life. Made popular by Sergeant Slaughter in the 80s, the Cobra Clutch is a chokehold that cuts off blood circulation to the neck by jamming a forearm into the carotid artery while pulling one of your opponent's arms across his chin. This move is not only great because of how powerful it is, but because the escapes from it look so beautiful. Check Bret Hart's reversal on Stone Cold Steve Austin at Survivor Series 1996 as an example. Number 8, Rings of Saturn. Now, I'm not here to talk about the planetary system. I know we are a wrestling channel predominantly, so let's talk about the Saturn rings of wrestling. While the WWE made excellent use of Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit when they debuted with the company in 2000, Perry Saturn wasn't as lucky. Quickly made into a comedy character who dumped his smoking hot girlfriend Terry Runnels to date a mop over the bombshell blonde. He could have been a killer character, especially with his submission. The best way to describe this hold is an abdominal stretch on steroids. The opponent lays on his stomach while the attacker scissors one arm and then pulls the other arm backwards, obliterating the shoulder joints and stretching the pectoral muscles of the opponent. It may not be number 1, but this is probably the most underrated submission hold ever. Number 7, TAZZMISSION. Many younger fans might only remember Taz as a commentator, but before he ever put on the headset, he was the human suplex machine. When Taz came to the WWE in 2000, he burst onto the scene by choking out Kurt Angle with his finishing submission, the TAZZMISSION, known as Kata Hajime in Judo. The original technique requires a G, but Taz modified it for wrestling. Like a sleeper hold, the attacker puts a forearm across the throat of their opponent, and with the other arm, the attacker puts on a half Nelson, alright? Number 6, camel clutch. Camel toe. Okay, not funny, I know. Believe it or not, the Iron Sheik was not the creator of the camel clutch, alright? I know, Sheiky Baby will probably break my back and make me humble for denying him some glory. But credit for the creation goes to Gory Guerrero. I lied, I cheat. No, you're not that Guerrero, but still, okay. Fun fact, camel clutch means la de caballo. Now, on the actual move, imagine the most unbearable pain in your lower back, and you'd have a good understanding of what the camel clutch entails. Now, with the opponent lying belly down, the attacker sits on the lower back and hooks the opponent's arms on top of his knees. From there, the attacker cranks back the head until the victim squeals in pain. The move has been utilized by countless men as a finisher, but nobody used it, as well as the Iron Sheik. Number 5, it is LIONTAMER. How cool is that name? Folly. Some of you. Okay, you know what? I just invented a word. Folly. Just like Mother Blingers. That's so cool, man. Oh my God, I'm a genius. Some of you, I'm sure, are surprised that the Boston Crab has not made an appearance on the list, and there's a simple reason for that. The LIONTAMER is a better version of it, made popular by Chris Jericho in his WCW days. This modified Boston Crab surpasses the original, in my opinion, for a couple of reasons. Number 4, ankle lock. Now. The attacker grabs the toes of an opponent's legs, and other hand is placed on the bicep of the toe gripping arm like a sleeper hold grip. Unlike a sleeper hold, through which is more draining than painful, the ankle lock is a killer which will shred the ligaments in the leg to shreds, bitch. Number 3. Yes, lock. Now, much like the Boston Crab and the LIONTAMER, the yes lock is an improvement over an already amazing finisher. The crippler crossface was one of my favorite finishers as a kid, but Daniel Bryan's yes lock is now my favorite current finisher in wrestling. The move itself begins from, well, almost anywhere really, but the attacker only needs a grip on the opponent's wrists to start the move, and from there he must move into a omoplata. That's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu technique. Number 2, figure 4, leg lock. What can you say about this submission that hasn't ever been said already? One of the most iconic finishers in all wrestling, the figure 4 leg lock is a staple in the submission bag of tricks for any wrestler. Now, while Ric Flair is the most associated with the move, Flair stole the move from Buddy Rogers, right? The creator of the move and the Nature Boy name too. You know, he stole that too. Grabbing hold of a foot, the attacker spins a leg around to create the curved part of the number 4. Once that's done, the trapped foot is placed on top of the straight leg, and the attacker uses his own free leg to put enormous pressure on the knee. The move has so many dimensions to it that it's impossible to put it any lower than number 2. And I know I didn't put it number 1, because number 1 is the best there ever was, the best there ever is, and the best there ever will be. Sharpshooter! Shoot me, bitch! So this has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a big Bret Hart fan, and but there is no better submission in pro wrestling than the sharpshooter. Originally created by Riki Chosu and called Suzuri Gatami, Sting was the first wrestler to use it. So not Bret Hart. Alright, again a quick shout out before I leave the video to Mr. Nityanandan Shantosh. I think that I pronounce it correctly. I don't know. But dude, thank you very much for the support. Keep on sending us the love, and everybody else, every other 15K subscribers that we have. everybody, please, get more interactive with us, because, we need you. We need it so much. And also share, comment, subscribe, like if you're new, and also definitely comment what you want the next time, and we'll look into it. How's that for communication? Woo! Bye-bye.